Hey there, welcome back to the Nook. I'm Sarah Parise, and this week, for our workout of the week, we're going to do a heart-opening yoga flow because it's Valentine's Day weekend and why not? So find yourself into a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Let your hands rest wherever they'll be, in your lap, on your knees, or even behind you if you need to lay back a little bit. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable and just connect with your breath just to start. And out through your mouth. Inhale through the nose, and out the mouth. This practice today is only about 10 minutes, so keeping that focus internal is so important. Whatever we have else going on, we'll be there when we come off our mat. So take your left hand, reach it towards your right, and reach the other one behind for a gentle twist. And then back through center and other side. Gentle, very gentle twist. Just starting to warm up. We're gonna do a lot of back bending today because that goes along with heart opening. Back to the center, plant that one hand down all the way up over the top, and then reverse. Plant the other one down all the way over the top. This time we'll kick one leg out, keep one leg in, we'll go towards the leg. And then when we go away, we're gonna send our hips high, press it up and off the floor, only if it works for you. One more time to that straight leg. And then press those hips forward, reach the arm up and reverse. Switch sides, go towards the front leg first, or the straight leg first. And then press those hips forward and reach. One more time over this direction. And press it up and extend. Sit it down, roll it on over, hands and knees, cat-cow. Inhale, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round everything out. One more cow. And cat. Come back to neutral, reach your right arm out, your left leg back. The words today, let me tell you. Lift it up as high as you can, and then drop it down, tap. Lift it up, try go shoulder height, hip height, or higher, and down. One more this way, and release it. Left hand out, right leg back, same thing. Lift it up, whatever your high version is. Down, lift it up, and down. Last one, up, and lower. Tuck those toes, send those hips nice and high. First downward facing dog, this upside down letter V with your body. Right away, we'll inhale forward to plank, and exhale back, hips go high. Inhale forward to plank, exhale, hips go high. One more like that, we're staying in plank. And then slowly lower all the way down, and lift up for your baby cobra. So gaze stays down at first, hands can help as much as you want them to. And then maybe make your hands a little bit lighter, squeeze those legs closer together, or even reach your arms back. Keep breathing. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze those quads, and then just reverse what you have. So it's light hands, no hands, and then lower all the way back down. Press up. Knees, bring them wide, big toes touch. Short child's pose. Before we get into our flows today, as always, do what feels comfortable in your body. For some of these postures today, I'll give you a bunch of variations. Take what feels good today for you. Your next inhale, come back up to table, tuck those toes under, and then walk your feet up behind your wrists. Find a short ragdoll. So knees are bent, all 10 toes facing the same direction, and then letting your upper body just hang for a moment, maybe even grab for opposite elbows. And then keeping your feet wide, release your hands and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back and down. Inhale, those arms come high, reach for your left wrist and pull it to the right. Gaze up underneath your left arm. Back to center, reach for the right wrist, pull it to the right, and and then gaze up underneath your right arm. Back to center, our first back bend. Bend your elbows like goalposts. Elbows reach down and maybe even behind you. Gaze goes up and then extend. This time, interlace those fingers. We 2 point your fingers towards the ceiling and lean back. Hips go forward, shoulders go back, and then stand it up and fold it over. Inhale, halfway lift. Yes, your legs are still wide. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Fire up through those hamstrings and release. This time we lift halfway up. Now, if your hands are on your shins and you need them on your shins or your thighs, keep them there. But if not, join me. Thumbs towards the ceiling. Hands are reaching straight out. Or you can go one at a time if you need a little support, and then just switch. But if you can do both, try both. And then using that core strength, we stand all the way to the top. Step to the top of your yoga mat, big toes to touch. Big inhale brings you tall. Exhale brings you low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back to plank and take it through a flow. Totally optional. Bend those elbows, go through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, or repeat the cobra we did the first time. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high and step it through. Drop the back knee, Anjaneyasana. Lift those arms up. Once again, connect those fingertips. Strong point your fingers towards the sky and lean it back. Maybe you can look up. Maybe you need to stay looking straight ahead. That's okay. Try to point your fingers to the wall behind you. To find that first big heart opening. And then if you can, tuck your back toe. If you need your arms, use your arms, but tuck your back toe if you don't need them, and come on up for crescent. Gonna drop the arms, reach the right arm forward. I'm gonna widen my stance a little bit. My left arm comes back, and I open my heart towards that left side. Then I bring my left hand to my right, and then bring it back and open it up. Back, both hands front, and open it up. Last one, both hands front, and we open it up. This time we reverse it. That front leg stays bent, and then we reach it back. Maybe even look back, go back, and then all tumble it down, step it back to plank, and take it through your flow. Those hips nice and high. The right side gets a turn, lift it up, step it through, drop the back knee for your Anjaneyasana. Hands come up if it's for you. Find that deep lunge, and then add the back bend. If you're interlacing your fingers, interlace them the funny way. The way that you would normally do it. And then that heart shines forward, the gaze goes up if it's comfortable for you. And then hands or no hands, tuck that back foot and find a crescent lunge. And that right arm this time drops, reaches towards the back, opening up towards that right side. And then we bring that right hand to meet the left. Everything faces forward. And then we re-extend and open. Back together and open. Excellent. This time we open and reverse it. So that front leg is still sinking in nice and deep. That top arm is reaching back. Maybe your gaze can go back towards that back heel. And then we put it all away. Bring it on down, step it on back. Flow it through, or not. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank, slow lower all the way down. Think of it as slow as you possibly can go in one piece. And then reach for those feet. You can go belly down bow. Give yourself a little quad stretch. I love to just do a little pull my heels towards my glutes. They don't need to touch. And then on your next inhale, kick it up for belly down bow. And if you have a little bit of flexibility, can you rock it back and forth? Now let's squeeze our knees together, kick into our hands, and maybe even look up. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Drop one ear to the side. Windshield wiper those feet. Turn your head to the other side. Then windshield wiper those feet. Relax your legs. Press on up. You're in a table. Walk your hands all the way up. I like to have my feet tucked under for this. I'll show you where we're going. So step 1, reach it up. Step 2, you can just lean it back, right? You're shining your heart open, little baby back bend, arms can stay up or arms can stay at your hips if your shoulders are a little stiff. Adding on, you can do that goal post. Lean it back, really using your legs, sending those hips forward. Or lastly, turn it into full camel. You're reaching all the way back. I shouldn't say full camel. I'm kind of cheating with my feet up here so I don't have to bring them all the way to the floor. But I reach my arms back, reach for my heels, send my hips forward. I look straight up. It doesn't feel good for me to drop my head all the way back, but you're more than welcome to. If your hands are on your feet or on the floor or on blocks, you can drop your head right back and breathe. Come out wherever you are. We're going into puppy pose to reverse it. It's like a hips high child's pose. So hips go high, reaching on down. Rest your head on something, whether it's the floor or stack your hands. And then walk those hands closer to your body. Have a seat. Do one final breath together. Inhale it up. Hands come down to heart center. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. Thanks for joining me in that heart opening flow. I'll see you next week and we're back with strength. Go have a great day.